What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are back with another video. This video is under the Fair Use Act, and the Fair Use Act is in the description box of the video as well as the About Me section of the platform. The Fair Use Act is used to educate you guys on what we are covering on this particular platform. Please keep in mind that this video and all my videos are allegedly as well as educational purposes only. Well, guys, we are back with another video. I'm going to go a little bit deeper in this whole Queen Op situation and this Dani situation and her and this new baby, and we got Karissa is crashing out on Nevaeh, but what about BLUEFACE? Alright, here we go. I don't even know what this is. My whole thing. Dani knew that Op was toxic from the time that her and Michelle and that whole situation, everybody that know back when they was doing the most to Michelle and it was all good, right? They both got in trouble for it. I believe Queen Op ended up on probation or whatever the case. Anyway, Queen Op has a baby, the young girl. Well, she has several kids, but this one she has custody of, it seems like. And she's just all over the place. So Queen Op decides that she's going to go back over there and sleep with Juju and get pregnant again. Nevertheless, Queen Op swears she don't like men, but she's steady getting poked and having babies. And she's like, I don't have desire for men. I was just trying to piss off Dani and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, how are you pissing off Dani by bringing another baby into the world that you're not ready to take care of and that you are trying to force on somebody else? Nevertheless, even though Dani is the godmother and she do help with the young lady who is allegedly dealing with some issues, meaning the baby, Queen Op and Dani, they over there yelling and cussing and doing the most and reminiscing about who hit with who with a hammer and hit who with a hit who with a lamp. Like, it's really not funny because the kid is there, right? And Queen Op had nerve to say, because the little girl was hitting her or whatever, don't do that because if I say what I'm gonna say, they're gonna call those folks in. So why you keep getting on the internet with your child doing the most? Like, do you think that people would be wrong to get help or no? You already know what could be done. So why are you on the internet doing the most? Why? Queen Op decides that she want to have this second trimester abortion, board the mission. And Dani is like, no, why would you do that? It's too late, this, that, and the third. According to Dani, it seems like Queen Op didn't tell her that she was pregnant or how far she was until it was too late. According to Queen Op in her latest post, she lent Dani the money and Dani never gave the money back. But here's my thing. Even if that had happened, with Juju allegedly, supposedly, who gave Queen Op the money in the first place, did he check back and say, did you do that? Did you handle that? Did you this? Did you that? Or he really don't care either. It's just too much. It's too much. Anyway, so this Caucasian man comes out of the blue named Nate. Now, Nate's supposed to be a part of an organization that is pro-life, and he helps women to, keep their baby, get them situated, house them, and all these different kind of things. Queen Op takes it upon herself and go meet up with Nate. Now, according to Nate, Nate says that usually they're able to go to the person's house and meet where they live, but this wasn't Queen Op's case. She met him somewhere else. But here's the thing. Why would Queen Op think that she should go somewhere and meet with a stranger? She all in the car with this man, on the phone with Dani. They calling the police. They doing the most. Girl, do you know that you are lucky that you even made it back to where you was at? I'm not saying that she even need to be with Dani at this point. I feel like the baby don't need to be there. None of them need to be there. Like, it's just too much going on. It's too much. But for her to get her tail over there with a stranger that she never know, that drove 9 hours away, and then tell her that she needs to come and live with him in Florida. Excuse me, like what, sir? So now Danny goes off. Danny is like, she's not going anywhere with you, sir. Danny ready to crash out. Like, you're not taking them nowhere, are you? This is weird. But thank God for Danny, because guess what? We could have woke up and Op and the little one would have been on the news. And that ain't no cap. Like, Op, what are you doing? Like, do you really think this is funny that you will really be willing to endanger your child by going over there with this person that you don't even know? So come to find out, the man in the organization just got a lot going on. He's being sued for lying, telling people, "Come on, come go with us. We gonna help you," and then you don't help nobody. Allegedly. So, mm, mm, mm. This is too much, y'all. This is one of them stories where it's like, what? Like, she keeps coming back, and it seems like nothing is changing. And then she's using her situation and trying to blame it on Danny as to why she's going through what she's going through. No, it's not her fault. You took your butt over there to Juju. You took your tail over there to Juju, and you got that baby. And now you mad because Danny is like, I can't do this one. I can't do it again. I cannot. Like, you are not only cheating on me, like, you are going above and beyond to humiliate me at this point. And so Danny's like, nah, 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 nah. Anyway, so Queen Op ended up coming back to the house, and Danny says this morning Queen Op and the baby was gone. And Danny's all over the place showing. I do believe Danny is concerned, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. But here's my thing. Queen Op know what she be doing. And she better sit down before she really end up in a situation that she's gonna regret, God forbid, with her and her child going off with strangers. Like, how do you meet up with a stranger like off the internet? Like, girl, is you crazy? And then thank God Danny did her research on social media to figure out that this guy was allegedly could be a fraud. Not that the company never exists, but that he basically don't really keep his promises or happen to a lot of people. Like what? They reminisced about Danny hitting Hop in the head with a hammer. I hitting Danny in the head with a lamp. I mean, they was going down memory lane as to all the abuse that they've been dealing with over these years. I decided she gonna call Danny out and say she was with her mama in the back room when she found her, and that op bag was up and she was doing good. She had her own place in her car and so forth and so on. And you have to blame yourself. But I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of times people will help people and then people end up going somewhere else once somebody that help run out, they go to the next. When that help run out, they go. Some people just do that. But op being having custody of the little one, she should know to do better. Like, do you want to end up in the same situations as with the other children? Is the question. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole Queen Op and Danny crash out situation. Do you guys think that Danny or Queen Op is really even being fair as far as Summer is concerned? We got Blueface, KARLISSA, and Nevaeh. We know Blueface was banned on Twitch. Blueface is back on Twitch. And so we're gonna see how that go. KARLISSA went live and she was like she left Twitch too, even though she didn't have a paid account there. She left too because she didn't appreciate what they did to Blueface, and they should have gave him several chances because he's a black. No, it don't work like that. Once you violate guidelines and things like that, they just take their platform. Now the Red decides that she's gonna put up a GoFund, allegedly. Only to come forth and say that it's not her GoFund, it's not her page, it's not connected to her. And the GoFund basically was saying that she needed to, I guess, secure room and board or pay room and board because her baby father had put her out of his home. And Blueface the other day was showing how much he paid her. He was like, "What did you do with your money? You made this, you made that." And I heard her say flying was one of the things that she was spending the money on. So you're taking the money that he's giving you for you and the baby or for whatever, and you're using it to come over there to get humiliated. Like, make that make sense. I will say this. If Nevaeh needs help with a place, then as a mother, she needs to put that up and do what she got to do. I'm not saying she's wrong because she should have saved money, or some people are known to pay their rent or mortgage in advance because they don't know their income month to month, right? And so maybe that would have been a better option for her versus spending the money and just, because you feel like your man got it like that, and you're forgetting that sooner or later his stuff is going to catch up with him, and it's really going to be rough for you guys allegedly. So, I mean, if she really needed to help, who am I to say no? Who am I? I don't know about this whole Blueface thing. I just feel like Blueface need to wrap it up. KARLISSA also went on to say that Nevaeh knew that Blueface wasn't ready to be in nobody face. That she came right on over and got a baby right away, knowing that Blueface was already in a situation, knowing that he had just got home and he wasn't, ready to settle down or be with one person, and that she basically went over there and made sure that she had a sure shot in the end. Which I do believe that Nevaeh should never have gotten pregnant, considering that Blueface got enough going on with his children and things. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think KARLISSA was right on the nose, or do y'all feel like KARLISSA needs to check Blue or maybe tug Blue and say, listen, son, you really need to wrap it up because you don't know, what may fly and not fly away. Allegedly, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, love on those that love and do, and pray for the world.